In the freezing emptiness of space, where temperatures plummet below -270 degrees Celsius, where radiation cuts like invisible knives, where the vacuum itself tears apart the unprotected, nothing survives. No human, no dog, no machine built by man. And yet, one creature did. Tiny, almost invisible, older than the dinosaurs, stronger than steel. It floated through the void. It endured crushing radiation. It survived, without a suit, without a shield, when everything else would have perished. Today, we uncover the astonishing story of the animal that laughed in the face of space itself. A being you've likely never met, but after today, you'll never forget. Before we step into this impossible survival story, take a moment to like this video, subscribe to Science Beyond the Lab, and share this journey with someone who believes nature's greatest marvels are already known. The truth is far stranger than fiction. Outer space is death. Instant, certain, absolute death. Without protection, the human body would lose consciousness in 15 seconds. In 2 minutes, brain damage sets in. In 10 minutes, the vacuum would destroy you completely. Space isn't just empty, it's hostile. It's filled with deadly radiation, solar storms, gamma bursts, and unfiltered ultraviolet light. Nothing biological was ever meant to survive there. And yet, one creature did. Against every law of biology, we thought we understood. It doesn't look like a hero. It doesn't roar, doesn't flash, doesn't even reach a millimeter in size. This animal has 8 stubby legs, tiny claws at each end, a plump, wrinkled body, and a face that looks more like a cartoon than a warrior. Scientists call it the tardigrade. Some call it the water bear, others the moss piglet. But under that harmless appearance lies one of the most invincible life forms ever discovered. Tardigrades have been found in the boiling waters of volcanoes, in the freezing deserts of Antarctica, in the deepest trenches of the ocean, and in the silent void of space itself. But how? How does a creature so small survive where everything else dies? The answer begins not on another planet, but right here on Earth, among drops of dew, clumps of moss, and grains of soil. The tardigrade's secret isn't strength. It's something far more clever. Adaptation beyond anything evolution had ever produced. Scientists were first astonished by tardigrades when they survived experiments no other animal could. They were frozen solid at -200 degrees Celsius and thawed back to life. They were heated to 150 degrees Celsius and crawled away unharmed. They endured radiation doses that would obliterate humans thousands of times over, and still reproduced. They survived complete dehydration for decades, and with a splash of water, woke back up. And yet, none of these trials compared to what came next. In 2007, scientists at the European Space Agency conducted a bold experiment. They placed tardigrades aboard the Photon M3 spacecraft. The plan was simple and terrifying. Expose them to the raw, merciless conditions of space itself. Not inside the craft, outside, naked, unprotected. The spacecraft orbited Earth at 270 kilometers above ground. In the blackness, where the atmosphere no longer shields, where cosmic rays strike without mercy, where ultraviolet light sears DNA. The doors opened. The vacuum sucked at the specimens. Most known life forms, bacteria, spores, insects, would die in minutes. Some would shatter immediately. But when the spacecraft returned, something impossible happened. The The tardigrades were alive, not just breathing, thriving. They had survived direct exposure to space, to radiation, vacuum, freezing, and returned as if nothing had happened. Some even laid eggs afterward. It was as if they had carried a little pocket of Earth inside them, a shield no one could see, but that worked better than any spacesuit humanity had ever built. How could a creature survive? Absolute dehydration, blistering UV radiation, ionizing cosmic rays, zero atmosphere, and zero pressure. The tardigrade had no suit, no armor, no mechanical shield. It carried everything it needed within its microscopic body, in mechanisms that scientists barely understood and still struggle to explain even today. It was as if evolution had handed the tardigrade a survival cheat code. But what was it? What superpower allowed this tiny animal to defy death itself? What secret transformation occurred inside the tardigrade's cells that let it pass through the fires and the ice of space unscathed? What ancient biological weapon does it wield, hidden in plain sight, that could one day help humans survive journeys beyond Earth? The answer is not simple. It's stranger than anything we imagined. And in part 2, we'll unlock that secret. We'll peel back the biological armor of the tardigrade. We'll explore the hidden process that made it nearly immortal. And we'll discover how this tiny creature may hold the key to human survival among the stars. You won't believe what we found inside the water bear. Which part of this story amazes you most? The freezing, the radiation, or the vacuum? Comment below. We're building a community of curious minds just like you. Like this video, share it with another dreamer, and subscribe to Science Beyond the Lab for part 2, where the tardigrade's deepest secrets will be revealed. Until then, stay curious and stay unbreakable.